YouTube. We're up here on the hay field. We've not done first cutting yet. We'll probably be doing it here in 1 to 2 weeks, maybe 3. Depends on how everything goes, what the weather looks like. So we're gonna head down over that way to the tractor shed, and I'll show you my new purchase. So today's Monday, Memorial Day. Yesterday and Saturday, so Sunday and Saturday, in our town, Norwich, New York, they have a Memorial Day weekend car show. So I went to the car show. It's antique cars, you know, and all sorts of different kinds, hot rods, you know, real nice classic cars like Model Ts, you know, anything. That's like, I'm not sure what their rules are, but there were some newer cars there too, some nice ones. And while I was walking through where all the vendors were, and they had something that caught my attention, and that would be, we're almost there. Well, actually, one of my buddies, Traco Boy 67, he goes to my school with me. He has a couple farmals, and he has a Ford 5000 and a John Deere, and some hit and miss engines. And he said that there was a guy with some pretty cool stuff. So we walked over and checked it out, and he had 3 Cub Cadets, and I got one of them. I bought it for $400. It runs and drives Cub Cadet 124, so I think that means 12 horsepower. It's a Kohler. I'm not sure exactly. 12 horse, something. It's not a 4-speed, it's 3-speed. 1, 2, 3 with a high and low. The paint's not the best on it, but the reason I picked this one over the other one is because of the IH logo, and it had the high-low. The other one didn't. And this one, that tire right there goes soft after a little while. I think the other one does too, but it's not as bad. It's a little soft. No, it might hold, but I don't know. But this one goes soft after a little while, but the other one, and the fronts are good on it. But the other one, the fronts were shot. Hey Mark, this is my new Cub Cadet that I got at the Memorial Day weekend car show yesterday. Picked her up for $400, and she runs like a top. I'll fire it up for you. That's the Cub Cadet. And then over here, I just picked up 2 new snowmobiles today. There's a Skidoo and a Moto Ski, but it's not what we're here for. Got the 1943 Farmall H with a Fordson loader on it. I've got this almost to where it's ready to run. Right now the wiring's kind of cobbed up. I gotta go back through it, but and I think I have to adjust the timing, but that is a Fordson loader on a Farmall H. It's a trip bucket. Right here's the trip mechanism. And this Pittsburgh 240 bush hog came off the back of my Farmall M, which is now running like a top. We'll walk down there and we'll fire that up and maybe take it for a little drive. Throw it up in 5th gear and run it down the road. Hope you're having a good Memorial Day. I was working on my British International 275 earlier, and I've determined that I need to get a injection pump kit for it to rebuild the injection pump, because it won't get any diesel fuel into the injectors. So this is the 43 Farmall M. I bought this and that H that I just showed you with the loader for $500 for both of them. Turn the gas on. I'll get this thing running and we'll run her up and down the road. Make sure you're in neutral. You shouldn't need any choke. Do it. Quarter throttle. And she's running. Throw her in 4th gear. Probably take the brakes off. Replace the throwout bearing on this Farmall M, because the old one, somebody forgot to grease it and it blew up. I need a muffler for this, but she's running good. Take her down to the end of the road and back. There's 5th gear. We'll just idle her right on down the road. Up a little bit, 5th gear. A little bit of a bumpy ride on this old M. We'll take her right down here to the bridge and turn her around. Then we'll head back up the road. There's some motorcycles. Runs right up the road though, pretty well. She's got quite a bit of play in the steering. She walks, but let's get her turned around here. Toss her back and forth. A little bit of a bear to steer one-handed, but no Charlene power steering on this. There's 5th gear. come up to the stop sign here. She runs good though. Pull up the hill. Bumpy driveway. Here's the Super C and Dad's H. But yeah, the good old M's running good. It's a 43 Farm M. This year I cleaned out the clutch housing and found everything in there but the kitchen sink. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. This is a brand new throwout bearing up in there. Brand new throwout bearing and carrier. Actually, I got the old throwout bearing up in the tractor shed. I'll have to show you. Here, we'll ride the M right on up there to the tractor shed. We're right down in fourth gear. A little bit of throttle. There's a Super C with one wheel. Got some cleaning up to do around here. This is the sugar shack where you make maple syrup. Oh boy. I gotta swap hands. I'm right-handed and I'm holding the camera with my right arm. Can't steer this beast of an M. Throw her right down to a slow idle. This thing just sits like she's been running for the past 10 years. That thing sat for, I don't know, 25 years. She just fired right up and she's running. This is the old throwout bearing. The bearing, oh, what's this? Oh, the bearing was okay. As you can see, it still spins. I mean, it's not okay, but it would have worked. But the carrier and everything, that's what's wrong with it. See, this is what your clutch fork engages with. And it's not supposed to look like that. We'll shut the M off and I'll kind of give you an example of what it's supposed to look like. That's how I kill it. I gotta take the battery terminal off because I don't have a kill switch wired in yet. I gotta wire up the dial So it's back to how it should be. So I've converted this M to 12 volt and everything. So this is the orientation that it would have gone. And as you can see, there's two forks that that engages with, and well, on this one you only got one now. That's where your grease fitting tube would have came out, right where my thumb is. That only thing I can think of is that must have snapped off, and then they just ran it till it blew up instead of replacing it. But I don't know why anyone would do that. So I think that's gonna be it for today. I gotta change the oil on this M, and then we'll probably get some footage of us plowing maybe later tonight and into the dark. I don't know, I don't have lights on this yet. That'll be the next thing to come, is lights. But she's running good, so I'm excited about that. Oh, who's on the stream now? Oh, there was just two people. Now there's just one. But yeah, that's the M. Running up and down the road pretty quick in high gear. I'm gonna get all this mowed and cleaned up a bit more. I think that's all we're gonna do for today. So if you came and watched live, thanks. If you're just tuning in, well, we could probably go a little longer. But who's it gonna hurt? I don't think it'll hurt anybody. Let's go hop on the Super C. We'll ride the Cub Cadet down to the Super C. Make sure we're in neutral. There she goes. Battery's a little low, but throw her in third gear. Pretty soon we'll have some videos of us doing hay out here on the farm. See if she won't fire up. It should. Turn the gas on. We'll go spread a load of manure. This is I forget what. I think a IH90. I don't know, something like that. It came with my dad's H that he got a few years ago. Pop her in neutral. Almost. Maybe she doesn't want any choke. Yeah, it looks like we flooded it. Alright. We'll throw her right up in third gear. I got the straight pipe on it right now, so she's a little loud, but she sings a little song. I like how it sounds. I think it sounds pretty mean. Get her up in fourth gear. this is as fast as the Super C goes. Unless I really open her up, but road's so bumpy. She's gonna want a little choke for running up this hill. I gotta put a can of seafoam in it. That'll help her out. Super C needs a little carb adjustment. Oh. That spreader's bouncing. Hard to steer one-handed with that one wheel up front. She's a little hard to steer. Got 11.236s on the Super C. She runs about 10 mile an hour down the road in high gear. That's wide open. So right now we're probably doing a whole 8 mile an hour, maybe 9, somewhere around there. I got the low straight pipe on it. And where should we spread this load of manure? I think we'll gotta idle her down a little bit. Scoot under the trees here. Tell you what, the M will make it all the way up through here in 5th gear. I guess we'll come down here and I will spread it on the food plot for deer. Yeah, we'll do that. We're running 25 pounds of oil pressure right now, somewhere around there. Here's what I've been plowing for the past couple days. And over here on the left side of the trail is where we're going to be spreading manure today. It's a food plot for deer. It'll help the turnips grow and everything, so we'll do that. Get it all all the manure spread. Well, I think since nobody's watching, I'll probably end the live here. Oh, there's somebody. You caught me just in time. I was about to end it. So that lever right there turns the beaters on in the back. And that one does the how fast should the chain go. Reverse, seconds right there. It's all ground driven, no PTO. I'm gonna set that one down 2 more notches. A little bit of grindage with the old Super C. Now that chain's moving quite a bit quicker. Feeder chain, as they call it. Super C is just turning like a kitten. This isn't a very big spreader, so I'm running it kind of quick. Definitely running out of gas right now. Come on, baby. I'm running out of gas. Shoot. Uh-oh. That's not good. Looks like we're walking back. I think I'm out of gas. Oh, I know what else it could be. Coil wire could have popped off. We'll check it. I don't know, it looks tight. My coil bolt, the nut goes on here. It's on the M. And this is the battery out of the B275. Now we're out of gas. Shoot. Alright, well, I guess that's where we're ending the live for today. I gotta walk back now, so we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.